Neville.
Watson.
Welcome back to Dinner with Miss Knox. I'm live here at Rocco's Tacos in Brooklyn with Rel Carter.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hey, nice seeing you as well.
He's the A&R RocNation. He's also recently started his foundation. It's the Rel Carter Culture Tour. He just went across the U.S. and mentored a bunch of artists. Yes?
Yes.
We're going to hear more about that in a minute. He actually didn't want to eat my food, so he took over the kitchen here and he made some baked Ziti. It looks good and it smells good, but I'm not sure that it's going to taste good.
Niggas hate every day, B. Every day. Trust me.
Rel, this looks so good. Actually, I want to give you your props right now and thank you for coming into my kitchen and cooking.
You know, had to burn it down.
No, yeah, you really did burn shit down, and I really appreciate that. But, I have some icebreaker questions that I want to ask you. So they're really cheesy.
That shit
Like,
hot.
It's hot.
I'm
is
listening.
it good?
I don't know.
If you were, and so how you wouldn't even know if it's good?
You tried to bite it, nigga. Now.
I'm ready.
If you were a superhero, which one would you be?
Shit.
Think about it.
Superhero. Black man. Black man. I'm a Meteor Man.
How come?
What? He was lit.
That was with Robert Townsend, right?
Yes, you see the way that nigga touched that rock and threw that, man? What?
If you like hit somebody's car and they weren't there, would you leave a note or would you leave?
I'm out. 100%.
If you had to have a theme song for your life or a soundtrack to your life, what few songs or which song would you pick that would describe everything?
Oh, shit. I Was Here by Beyonce.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that's really beautiful. That's dope. I love it.
Plan on leaving my mark, you know, let motherfuckers know.
Well, I want to take us through like a time travel. So I want to start with what it was like growing up in Marcy, growing up Carter, because obviously you're like hip hop royalty.
Whoa, no, I'm not. I
Well,
wish.
I mean, I feel like
Don't feel that way.
it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
How come?
Because I work for everything I got.
Of course, absolutely. I respect that about
Most
you. You're
people
super
that
humble.
get that title, they don't really work for it. You know.
But when you were 10, were you already working for it? Enjoyed it?
When I was 10,
Mm-hmm.
hell no, I was having fun.
Exactly. So
Oh,
what was
bad.
that like? I want to hear about it.
I was a badass kid.
Tell me more.
I remember one time, me and my brother, Rel, we got in trouble because we was smoking grass. But we rolled it up in a brown paper bag. Really made it look like a blunt. So this guy named Rick, he caught us and he took us upstairs. He took our little grass weed and took it to my mother. Like, yo, these kids out there smoking weed. We like, no, he was not. You lying. We were smoking grass. It didn't matter. She whooped our ass. I mean, you know, I was really bad. It was fun though.
It was fun, right? Did you ever get to go on tours or go to the big, like at that young age, did you kind of get overwhelmed with the popularity? Did you get super popular in school? Like, how was that growing up that way?
No, I didn't go on no tours. I went to concerts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I really gained my popularity by being a class clown.
By being yourself.
She called me a clown.
Yeah.
As long as we got that understanding. But being yourself.
Yeah.
But no, that's really how I got my popularity. A lot of people didn't know. Like when I first moved, of course everybody in Marcy knew.
Uh-huh.
But when I moved to Jersey, no one knew until like I graduated. because of course he came to my graduation in 5th grade.
Oh, that's amazing.
So everybody was like, yo, why you didn't tell me? I'm like, you didn't tell me about your family members? Like, why would I tell you about mine? Like, just because he's famous, it doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and brag, like, oh, because he's just my uncle to me. He's not Jay-Z.
Right.
So that's weird.
Wow, that's intense. I feel like I would have did the opposite, and I would have totally been like, Jay-Z's my uncle, y'all, so y'all need to meet him. Like, I got the blood, I'm the blood. Like, I would have just been trying to tell everybody.
Totally not
and I
like
tell
that
you,
at all.
you would have regretted it.
How come? Because then everybody's asking you.
Everyone only want to be your friend because of that.
Right.
When people actually found out, they started like calling me on the phone with their friends, like, would you tell her who you are? I'm like, yo, and I'm lying. I'm like, your friend's lying to you. So now they look crazy because you asking me all these questions. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not related to anybody.
Right.
So now they look bad.
Right.
And then it was also the fact that people only wanted to be around you because of that.
Right.
Because they think you're lit or they think they're going to be able to meet so-and-so and you don't want that headache.
That's a smart move. I really admire the fact that you are so humble and you work. When I first met you and you told me about how much you work and that you went to school, you went to college, and that you were cooking and you were doing everything, I was so impressed, like beyond impressed. Because obviously, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Jay-Z nephew. And that's who I'm not calling you Rel, just for transparency. I'm like, that's Jay-Z nephew. But then when I got to follow you on Instagram and I got to see what you was about, I was like, wow, this guy is actually trying to make an impact on this world. And he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do any of this stuff, so I really commend you for that. And I want to transition that into like how you grew up, and then you decided to take the job at RocNation, but you also have your own management company, and you already have your aspirations to kind of. Are you musically inclined? Does that come naturally to you?
Yeah, so I actually started my management company before RocNation.
Right.
When I graduated, I wanted to do hotel management, but when I actually graduated, it wasn't like a passion for me.
Right.
So I'm sitting like, yo, what am I passionate about? And everything just kept coming back to music. Like me and my friends are arguing about music. Who got the best verse on this song? Who's the best rapper this time? And I feel like at this time, my best friend, Liddell, he was like the biggest Lil Wayne fan. He would never admit it. I called him. I was like, yo, we should start a management company. Blind. Mm-hmm. And of course, he's that friend that be like, yo, let's go. Mm-hmm. So we do it. So we now, after we say we're going to do it, we like, yo, all right, what the fuck do we do now? So we started like reading up, and I mean, we made it we bought the LLC. Mm-hmm. And then
what
from
was
there,
it called?
Carter was the management.
Oh, okay.
And then from there, we was like, yo, what's next? We need to learn the business. So then that's when I was like, yo, I need an internship. So I called Jay Brown, who's the CEO of RocNation. And I was like, yo, I need an internship. Like, can I work there? Because I have a management company. I want to learn the game. So I got the internship.
Nice. And you interviewed for the internship? You ain't just walking and said, I got the internship? Like you went through the process?
No, I didn't go through the process as much as the interview. Right. But everything else was regular, like going to get niggas coffee and lunch. And for like the first couple months, I didn't do anything musically. Right. But I'm like, this is the whole point of me being here. But it was also the point of like, you have to earn it. Right. So after a couple months, then I started like interning with Tata. So we did that for 3 months, the whole summer. So when September came, internship's up. I'm still like, oh shit, what do I do next? So I hit Jay Brown again, like, all right, the internship's up. What's next? He's like, we'll call you back. I'm like, damn. So like literally waiting at home for a month, sitting there doing nothing, trying to figure out, like, yo, what the fuck? Right, it was more so like, yo.
And then the next day, he was like.
Then, the great part about it, this is when I just moved into an apartment. I'm like, man, the nigga gotta pay bills. I hit my uncle like, yo, I need a job. You got all these companies, like, let a nigga get a job. Nope.
Really?
Sure you got.
Gotta earn everything.
His exact words was, you gotta hit the ground running. I'm like, yeah. So then, after the month of waiting, Jay Brown finally hit me like, yo, we're gonna start you off as a junior A&R. So we left it alone, then I became the junior A&R. But everything I did kept like getting turned down. I'm like, God damn. like this shit is discouraging. Like if you keep bringing art, they be like, oh, it's good, but it's not good enough. But then they'll also tell you, if you believe in it, go with it.
Right.
We might not like it.
Do you still get a budget for it, or you have to go with it on your
Hell
own?
no.
So you just gotta
Hell
blindly
no.
figure out how to make this artist lit.
Yeah, you gotta take them to other labels.
But so A&R, I feel like it's changing a bit where you have social media, so you can find someone who already has a following and build that brand that they already have. Or do you take people from the ground up, like someone who has 100 followers, and build them into a big personality?
I mean, I care about talent. I don't really care about how many followers you got, because I remember it was hard getting to the little bit of followers I got now. So, I mean, as long as you got the talent, the followers are going to come.
Right.
Because one thing you cannot deny is good music.
So thank you for telling me about your childhood, because I was really curious about it, and what better way than to ask you over dinner. I want to talk about your tour and why you're doing it. So you're going around America, or you're going around the world soon?
We went to Toronto, so that's not
right. So you're on like an international and national tour right now, inspiring up and coming artists, or like what exactly is it about?
So the tour is to provide a platform for upcoming artists in any space, whether it's fashion, anything you do. It could be fashion, it could be art, it could be music. Because I feel like these days there's not a lot of platform for upcoming artists to showcase their stuff. I feel like it's showcases, but I feel like most of those showcases, they're just pay to play.
Right.
Like, even if you're gonna pay, at least let it be quality people performing. Like, I've been to showcases where they be like, yo, come through, and then I go to the showcase and it's horrible talent. And I be like, y'all don't care about the art. Y'all only care about the money.
Right.
Because God would have told you, if you didn't only care about the money, God, yes, God. Because somebody had to tell you, motherfucker. So, I feel like somebody, like, what made you pick this artist? Because it doesn't take an A&R to identify with good talent. You know that dude that was just rapping is horrible, but you still gave him the hope by making him pay. I get it, you try to, but come on now. He's not going to go anywhere because he's not good at all.
So how do people get on your tour? They
audition. They have to sign up. They literally sign up, they submit all their stuff, and we literally hand pick everyone. You're
going old school, like you're really oh, okay.
Yes, like everyone is hand picked. We didn't have one artist on there that made it just because they paid.
Oh, so wait, were you ever an artist? This is like my last question for you. Were you ever like gonna rap or sing?
Now, see,
Yeah.
when you say rap,
Do you got bars?
Yeah.
no. Listen, this is what happened. So in high school, we had a rap group called NBH, Natural Born Hustler. It was my brother, my cousin Ravel, my cousin Spank, Sam.
I know Spank.
You know
I heard
Spank?
him, yeah.
Yeah, because he just did a lot of Molly up to motherfucking county. Sam Hook, this kid J.
I know Sam Hook. That's cool.
We the ones that discovered Sam Hook.
Really?
Yeah,
Sam Hook is so amazing. I'm so proud of him.
You know Rotimi?
No, I don't know Rotimi, but obviously he's on
part of
power.
that
But I
group
know
also.
Sam. Really?
Yes.
part of that group
Literally,
also.
if you listen to his latest interviews, he'll tell you about it.
How does that sound? No, nobody
Roast
told
us,
that.
I'm about to
Let's do a
post his
roast
ass
up.
after that
You want us
class.
to roast?
What?
Huh? You want to get roasted?
No, not me. Roast stutter.
I don't want to roast that.
Okay,
I've
you
been
can roast
roasted
me. I can take it.
all my life.
You know what? Fuck
All
that.
my life. I've had to roast stutter.
I ain't get you there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, it's a give and take.
I can take it. So cheers.
I'm not gonna roast you. I don't see anything to roast you about. As of now.
Okay.
I'm a bit drinking.
No,
Say
really got
something.
toast.
Toast to the culture or something. Whatever.
Yeah, like
Toast to the culture, to the Rel Carter Culture Tour, and to dinner with Miss Knox, and all that good shit in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
And bad bitches.
Okay.